Chava Willig-Levy here with this week's final podcast about the Jewish nation's yearning for Jerusalem and a rebuilt Beit HaMikdash, a rebuilt Holy Temple. As I mentioned on Sunday, that Holy Temple was destroyed not once, but twice in 586 BCE and in 70 CE on the ninth day of the month of Av, which this year takes place on Thursday, July 30th. I must confess that until recently, it was difficult for me to grasp what was so terrible about losing our holy temple. Then I heard our wonderful Rabbi Moshe Weinberger of Congregation Eish Kodesh, mention that another name for the Beit HaMikdash is the Beit HaBechirah, typically translated as the chosen house. But Rabbi Weinberger translated Beit HaBechirah differently, not as the chosen house, but as the house of choice. He elaborated that in the days when the Holy Temple stood, one could go there with uncertainty about a choice one needed to make, commune with God, and be granted certainty so that the right choice would become crystal clear. The rabbi's words enabled me to mourn the destruction of the Holy Temple for perhaps the first time. Here is a haunting song that I hope will speak to you. Entitled Al Zeh Haya, its words come from the Book of Lamentations, which we read on Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av. Here is a translation. Because of this our hearts are sick. Because of these our eyes are dimmed. Because of Mount Zion, which lies desolate, foxes prowl over it. You, O Lord, are enthroned forever. Your throne endures through the ages. Why have you forgotten us so utterly, forsaken us for all time? And here is the song Al Zeh Haya, composed by Rabbi Eliyahu Klang and sung by the Pirchei Choir. Because of Mount Zion, which lies desolate, foxes prowl over it. I close with a story related in the Talmud about the saintly Rabbi Akiva, who lived after the Second Holy Temple's destruction. Walking past the site where the Holy Temple once had stood, he and his friends saw a fox emerge from the temple's Holy of Holies, now in ruins. Reminded of those somber words from the Book of Lamentations, his friends began to cry. Rabbi Akiva began to laugh, and then he told his friends, in the book of Micha, we are told that Zion, the site of the Holy Temple, shall be desolate, plowed like a field. And in the book of Zechariah, we are told that in the future, old men and old women will sit in the streets of Jerusalem, and the streets of the city will be filled with boys and girls playing. I'm laughing because if the book of Micha's prophecy has come true, then surely the book of Zechariah's prophecy will be fulfilled as well. Please join me next week for a 3-part commemoration of the disability rights movement, coinciding with the 30th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. See you then.